going on? Welcome back to the Scott Barnes Show. Hope you're having a great and fantastic day. Now, I have a question to ask you, and that's the big one. Yeah. Has there ever been a time, or have you ever tried to trim up your beard and you made a little mistake? Bzz. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. As you have noticed, we are in the bathroom. We are going to be doing some trimming up for this subject, and that's going to be making a mistake trimming up your beard. Now, this happens time and time again, and I've heard stories over and over about gentlemen trimming up their beard, trying to make a nice correction, and maybe the guard was too short, a little slip of the hand, and there goes the mustache. Now, those things can happen, but also if those things do happen, we actually don't really need to get away from completely trimming off the beard or the mustache. Now, a week or so ago, I did a nice fun trim on my beard, which was the Wolverine look, which came out great. I got a great response, but it's time to move on. I got myself a nice trim today, and what I want to show you guys is right here on my chin. All right, we're going to use this as an example. Now, let's say you had your guard on just, let's say, a little too short, and you're going in, trimming it up, and you trim off a big chunk of your beard. Now, don't panic. Now, this happens more often than not. We're actually going to be using the fading technique, and this is going to blend in our hair into our beard, into our mistake. So we want to focus on the longest part of our beard, which I'm actually going to focus on right here on my jawline. That way, everything grows into the jaw versus having this big patch of media Amishness right there. So what I want to do is, wherever you started from your mistake. So let's say you started at a 5 guard, okay? And that's where your mistake was. I want you to go about a 1/2 inch above. So if you did it at a 5, let's go up to maybe about an 8 or a 9, all right? We want to go a little above what you trimmed it at. So when we do that, we're going to fade into the divot or the mess up that we did. Now, where I'm going to reference from is going to be my jawline, making that the longest part of my trim. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start there, and I'm actually going to go back and forth from the shortest part of where I trimmed. So put on that guard to that 1/2 inch above of where you trimmed it. We're going to come back, and we're going to trim right into it. And you can go the other way as well, depending on the way you like to trim or cut. You can go the opposite way as well. But we're mainly referencing to the jawline that's going to be the longest part of our beard at this point. And that's where we'll stop right here, okay? And we can see already that the blend is working. All I did was this area right here. I just left this part alone. Same thing with this side. We just got the meat of the side right here. Now, this is where the blending really comes in. We're gonna start right here from the chin, and we're gonna start blending up into the jawline, and then we're gonna finish it off here for my sideburns, so that way it gets a little long, it gets a little long, it gets a little long, and then we'll cut it off right here. We'll do a nice hangman's noose that we already got, and that way we are ready for the full beard season for beard glory. So now I'm gonna actually go up one more notch on my guard, and then I'm going to start going up on the beard. That way it's shorter, and then it gets longer. And look how well everything turned out. And this is the importance of blending. Now, we did go a little shorter on the beard that we had to do on the outer edges, but what we ended up finishing off is the blend to the divot or the mistake that we made. So even though this was the shortest part of the beard, that it might still be, we don't have that dramatic of a length on the side versus the divot or the mistake on our chin. And now we're at a great point to start growing out our beard again. All we have to watch out for are our lines. For me right now, I just need to focus on my cheek. I just want to clean this up. We're gonna have the natural cheek lines on this. And then on top of that, we'll just go ahead and clean everything up here as well. But other than that, I wanted to leave you to that point where if you make a mistake, don't worry about it. You don't have to shave everything off. Like for me, I didn't have to go down as deep as we had to. We didn't have to go as short as we needed to on the sides. We just needed to blend in the divot to the beard. That way there's not that big of a dramatic of a cut. So that being said, I love you guys like always. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the flip side. See ya!